Hey everyone, this is Brett, and this is my very first YouTube video. I'm a huge wax fan, and I love watching everybody's videos on YouTube, and so I decided to go ahead and make one myself and start recording videos, because that way I could share my love for my candles with everybody. I thought it'd be a fun thing to do, so here it goes. I figured I'd do my first video from the friends and family last week. It was last Thursday I went, and this is my second friends and family. The first one was in March, and then this was the second one I was invited to. So I got 6 candles. I got the 6 for 60% off, and I got 6 mostly fall scents. I got 1 holiday scent, and so bear with me on my videos because I don't know exactly everything yet on how to do it all. So I'll get there. But anyway, alright, so the first one I got was Pumpkin Wreath. I got it in the 22-ounce tumbler. And I get tumblers usually because I don't really like... I like the jars, but I just don't like having to use an aluminum lid and deal with the tunneling and foil and all that stuff, and I don't have a lot of time to sit there and wait for it to pull out, because usually I get home from work or before I go to work and I just have a couple of hours and I just want to light the candle and get a quick wax pull. So tumblers usually work better for me. They do get a little sooty and towards the end, or if you burn them for so long you have to trim them and keep them trimmed, otherwise they'll get really sooty and lots of black soot. So but other than that, I like them for the most part. But Pumpkin Wreath, this one is really good. It is one I've had many times, and I'm just really happy with it. And the notes on this read: an open invitation, the welcoming aroma of fall pumpkins infused with earthy oak wood, hardy cinnamon bark, and clove. And it smells, I love it. It smells wonderful. It's so good. You definitely get like that oak, the oak woodsy smell. It's definitely in there, and it has yeah, the cinnamon and the clove. It's just completely fall. It just says fall all over it. So that's definitely one of my favorites. And then I got Apple Pumpkin, and this is another one of my favorites. It is just really good. I've had it almost every year that it's been out, and the notes on this are cultivated with care, homegrown apples and pumpkins blended with ginger and clove. It's just perfect. I love this one. You get the apple and you get the pumpkin and the cinnamon, a little bit of cinnamon, not a whole bunch of cinnamon, more a little bit of ginger and clove. It's just really good. And I also got the new apple spice, and this one's pretty nice label. I like the little leaves behind there. I just noticed the leaves behind the donut, which I'm not sure why it has a donut though, because everybody knows it's not really that much of a bakery scent. It's very similar to the apple pumpkin. I'll read you the notes on this one. Let's see. Apple spice. It says the fresh pressed goodness of delicious cider warmed with inviting cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg. This one is a little more sweeter than the apple pumpkin. I might get a hint of bakery, I mean a barely hint of it. It's just because it is a little more sweeter, maybe with the cinnamon. But I don't really get much of a donut smell. But it's a lighter scent. I already lit this one in my bedroom, and I was kind of disappointed because it's very light. Normally I light most of my Yankees in my bedroom because I have a big open kitchen area and living room, and I have vaulted ceilings, so it's really hard for my Yankees to throw in my kitchen. So I always, in my living room, I usually just light in my bedroom because they work really well in there. But this one, I didn't get much smell from it. It was very, very light. I got it a little bit, and then it just was nothing. So I'm not sure if I'm going to take this back or if I'm just going to keep trying it, which I've said before in some of the groups I've been in. It just, sometimes my Yankee candles will smell off and on. I'll smell them, and then I won't smell them, and then a little bit later I'll smell them again. So I don't know. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with this, and I might give it another chance. We'll see. But the next one I got is one of my favorites, Spiced Pumpkin. And this one is probably my favorite candle. One of my favorite all-time candles. I love this one. I have the car jar in this Spiced Pumpkin, and it is awesome. The notes on this one read, if I can find it here: pumpkins baked in simmering spices of clove, nutmeg, and cinnamon, and sweetened with brown sugar. You definitely get all of that. It's just everything. I love it. It's very warm and spicy, and the pumpkin and everything. It's so good. I lit this one too in my bedroom, and unfortunately it wasn't very strong either. I'm having a problem with this lately because I bought it last year and it didn't throw very well for me either. I was really disappointed, but that was before I started taking candles back, so I just kept it. But now the more I'm buying candles more often, I realize you can take them back more, so I'll take them back. And I probably will take this one back because I really, really love this scent. I really want to smell this candle. So I'm thinking about maybe getting a jar, just because it could possibly be stronger in the jar, maybe, even though I don't really like jars and having to deal with waiting so long and the tunneling and all that stuff. But I don't know, I might get the tunnel, or I mean get the jar and see how that works. We'll see. And then I got another new one. It is Pumpkin Ginger Bark, and it let me smell it first. Yeah, it's really good. It's I like it better than the apple spice one, I think, overall. Let me read you the notes on this one here. Pumpkin Ginger Bark. This one is the perfect autumn treat, an indulgent recipe of snappy ginger, warm pumpkin, and rich vanilla sugar. You definitely get the ginger. I can definitely smell the ginger. It's more of a spicy ginger note, and you get the pumpkin and, you know, the sweetness in there too. I know a lot of people have compared this to Harvest Welcome, and I've had Harvest Welcome, but it's been a few years ago since I got it, and I know it's not available anymore, but I would have to smell it again to compare. But I think it if I remember right, it does smell very similar to it, but I would have to compare it side by side to know for sure if it did smell like that. But it's really good though, and I did like this one too, and this one did throw and was really, really good in the bedroom. So that's a plus for this one. This one was awesome. Definitely smell the gingery spiciness, sweetness in there in that one. So that's a really good one. I definitely recommend that one. Let's see here. And then my last one, that was 5. And my last one I got this was a holiday one I got. I figured I would get a holiday one to get a head start on my Christmas candles. This one is Peppermint Bark. And I've seen this one before. I mean, I've looked at it, you know, like last year, and I forget how many years this has been out, but I've always thought about getting it, but I never have. I have gotten North Pole, which is kind of similar to it, and I really like that one too. But this one, it's very similar, but it's got a chocolate note to it. It's got peppermint and a chocolate note. Let me read the notes to you here. It is Peppermint Bark. It's this irresistible blend of white peppermint, chocolate swirl, and wintergreen is oh my yummy. And it is oh my yummy. It's just, you get the mint and the chocolate. And it says wintergreen. I'm not sure if I smell wintergreen. Maybe slightly. But definitely the peppermint and the chocolate. Which I'm really curious because I love chocolate. I love chocolate candles. So this will be, I think it'll be really, really good. Hopefully it throws well. So that was my 6 candles that I got for the 6 for 60% off. And then I also wanted to show you one I got. This is another fall tumbler I have. This one is Autumn Wreath. And I have never had this before. And I've heard a lot of people say they really, really like it. So I decided to go ahead and try it. I got this one like a month ago or so when they had the buy one get one coupon was out. I got this, and then I got chocolate layer cake, which was awesome. I really like that one. And I'll read the notes on the Autumn Wreath. Autumn Wreath is, oops. There's a cheerful fall welcome in the spicy warmth of autumn leaves and cinnamon apples. And yeah, you definitely get like a leaf note to it, like a, yeah, it says like, it just smells so fall, like the leaves outside when it starts getting colder. And yeah, cinnamon apples, kind of all mixed together with all that. It's different than like any of the pumpkins or anything, but it's got like that kind of, I don't know, the leafy scent to it. It kind of like, people compared it to like, you know, a craft store. Like when you go in a craft store and you smell the smell in there, it definitely smells like that. It's just really good. So I think that'll be a good one too. And that is it for most of my fall Yankees that I have. So yeah, I hope to enjoy them all, and that is it for my first video, and I will definitely be making more videos. I will probably make another video. My next one either will be a review on my candles, or I will probably do a Bath & Body Works haul, because I did buy quite a few Bath & Body Works candles, and I know it's been a while. Everybody's been doing reviews of them already, but I figured I'd just show you what I have and tell you what I think of each scent that I have. So I will probably do that in my next video. So hopefully I will see you guys after that, and feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Alright, thanks. Bye.